this is part 2 of what happened to the happy ending. Go see part 1 because if you don't, it's gonna be confusing. She then spent all summer thinking about him, about the moments, the memories, and the magic. She changed her perspective halfway through that summer. She thought, if I can make him fall for me again, and then not fall for him, he'll feel bad that he can't have me. But what she didn't realize was that her plan would never work because she was still very in love with him. School started, and he saw her again. He acted like he wasn't paying attention to her, but she knew that he was looking at her and thinking that she looked good because she knew she looked good. And she thought she was winning at her own game, but the butterflies crept every once in a while just to let her know that she was still in love with that boy. Months of this went on. They started to become friends again and finding that old spark. No matter how much pain they both were in with each other, they had chemistry, and it was a strong force not to be reckoned with. And deep down, she knew that she was in love and turning blue all over again, like the cycle turned new. But one day things changed. Or should I say, one night. Those two lovesick teenagers laughing and talking on FaceTime, and suddenly the boy paused and said something that the girl had been waiting for. She had suspected it, but never asked. He revealed how he felt about her, and all she could do was melt. She was so happy. She didn't win the game, but she didn't lose either. She had feelings for him, and she got him. So she won and lost, but she didn't care, as long as they had each other. They agreed to stay friends, but with benefits. This game they were playing was going amazing so far, but that game quickly turned into something else, something toxic and addicting. This game is sex. He wanted her so badly, and she knew it because of how much he told her, but she didn't want sex. She wanted him, but not the sex. She said yes, but really it was a hidden no. She pushed it off for weeks, but never saying no, but saying how it wouldn't work each time he suggested a new plan of where to do it and when. Granted, his suggestions were not the greatest, as losing your virginity in a closet or the locker room of your high school doesn't sound very pleasing. But the whole time that they were talking about having sex, she had a doubt in her mind. Does he even like me? Does he actually want to have sex? She, of course, asked him this several times, and his answer was always, of course, why wouldn't I want you? He told her, your body is perfection, you're the hottest girl I've ever seen. The way your body curves makes me want to pin you and never let go. She enjoyed when he told her that because it meant that he was still attracted to her, but something just fell off. What fell off was the way he talked about other girls, and when he flirted with them in front of her, and his response was always, you're beautiful in your own way, and if I seem distant, it's because I am pursuing someone else, and you need to respect that, and back off since we're just friends. Of course, she apologized because that's what she was used to. He would mess up in a way that he was treating her. She would apologize. She would confront him about it, apologize. I suck at this. He would make a mistake in how he treated her. She'd bring it up and get yelled at or be invalidated and then apologize. In reality, she should have never apologized to him because what was really going on was that another heartbreak was waiting for her in the other room. Remember that happy ending where the girl gets the guy and the guy gets the girl? Remember that? Most people remember that ending by heart. What they know doesn't include another girl, but this story does. In this story, the boy grew distant slowly and eventually crossed the line. Communication was almost all gone, but something new appeared. He talked about how disgusting her body was in front of all her friends. And then, in a matter of days, a new girl came to the surface, but this wasn't just another girl. The word girlfriend was used several times. He started to bring her sweatshirt to school, and it was all about her. Just her. All her. The other girl was gone to him. She was just old news. Just another girl he wanted to touch. So, what happened to the happy ending? Because according to the plan, they were supposed to be the happy ones going to prom, and the happy ones that were the couple that everyone wanted to be. But in reality, that couple never existed. My name is Rebekah. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm the girl that's supposed to be in the happy ending. I've been told by friends that we are soulmates. We are definitely not. We are toxic together. Friends and family have been telling me for over a year to get over it and get over him, and it got to the point where I stopped talking about him completely. So if you are someone like me who loves someone they shouldn't, I hear you, I see you, I understand you. If you don't get your happy ending and you got one of these cases instead, it's okay. There are a few of us in the world. And even though I still love him and I always will, he will never get me again. And let's be honest, he doesn't deserve it anyway.